Hello, so today we will talk about functions, specifically composite functions. Now, what is a composite function? So it is a combination of two or more functions. So let's say, for example, in this diagram, okay, so you can see here, this is a composition of f and g. So take note that fg means the function g acts on x first, and then your function f is going to act on the result. All right. Now, another thing that you have to remember is when we say f squared of x, this means f of x. So you apply the function f twice. So the same goes to g squared of x. That means g of x or g of x. So we will act on g twice. Now let's have this example. You're given with a function g of x, which is x squared plus 4 for values of x greater than or equal to 0, and your h of x be 4x minus 25 for values of x greater than or equal to 0. So this time we're looking for hg of x. This means this is h of g of x. In other words, your g of x is now the input. Okay, so we are putting g of x as an input of your h of x. So at first, we are given with h of x equal to 4x minus 25. That means if we're going to replace that h of x by g of x, that will give you, instead of writing x now, we replace that x by your g of x, which is x squared plus 4. So this will give you 4x squared plus 16 minus 25. And then when you are going to simplify this, this gives you 4x squared minus 9. So this is your h of g of x. Okay. Now what if this time around we are going to find your gh of 3? So you can see the difference from example number 1. This time around it's g of h, not h of g. In other words, we are putting g of h of 3. You understand? So first we need to find your h of 3. Now what is our h of 3? This means we are going to input 3 into our h. So that will give you 12 minus 25. That will give you negative 13. So our h of 3 is negative 13. In other words, if we're going to find gh of 3, this is the same as g of negative 13, because our h of 3 is now negative 13. So this will give us negative 13 square. Substitute negative 13 to your g of x. So that will give you negative 13 square plus 4. 13 square is 169 plus 4. So that will give you a value of 173. Okay, so let's proceed to question number 3. As you can see here, this is a g squared of x. Based on the previous note that I have given earlier, if you're given with the g squared of x, this means g acts on x twice. So that will give you g of x. And what does this mean? This means your input is g and you put your function g inside g itself. So instead of writing x squared minus x squared plus 4, so you will have g of x will be, instead of writing x, you write your g of x there. So that is x squared plus 4 and then square. Understand? Plus 4. Solve this algebraically. This gives you x to the power of 4 plus 8x squared plus 16 plus 4. Simplify further, so that will give you x to the power of 4 plus 8x squared plus 20.